you've got your eye on the Jets captain tonight, back into the lineup after missing the past 8 games.
He was in the circle here about 10 seconds before everybody else missed the last 8. Hasn't played since January 20th. An impact player, no doubt, for the Winnipeg Jets and their captain.
Cam Fowler over to Comrie. Team Canada defenseman. Here's a quick shot and a fabulous save from Comrie off the stick of Buchnevich, who's been snake bitten.
How well he played for Canada at the Four Nations, and this chance right away from Thomas, backhand pass the neighbors, left all alone, or Buchnevich rather, left all alone in front of the net. And you have to think with some of the scores we've seen in the game so far.
Shifley completely unaware that Holloway was in the vicinity, and the Blues come into the zone. And they lose it, a chance for Cole Perfetti, 2-on-1 with Nikolaj Ehlers. A shot, and that one is a goal from Nikolaj Ehlers as the Jets strike first. It's 1-0 for Winnipeg.
Wow, that is unbelievable. Marksman type shot here for Nick Ehlers. Watch this little chip here by Nemesnikov. That gets it to Perfetti. Perfetti keeps that wide route, waiting for Ehlers and his great speed to catch up. And with that wide route, he's got his eyes on him the entire time. He gets the defenseman to commit before making the perfect pass. And this finish by Ehlers got a little bit lucky as the puck was rolling, hit it on the top of the blade, but still far down and in. 1-0 Jets.
The tandem with Cam Fowler, as you mentioned earlier, providing some much-needed offense for the Blues. Looking to stay in the hunt for the wild card spot. Here is a 2-on-1 as Thomas shoots and scores his 100th career National Hockey League goal. This game is tied at 1 apiece.
These players is on display, but you'll see as this puck comes off the wall, Buchnevich wins a battle, and he's able to get the backhand to Robert Thomas. From there, Thomas goes in that spot above the pad, below the blocker, and takes it perfectly just off the inside of the post to beat Comrie. But Buchnevich getting the first high five from Parayko after that goal was scored, because he knows your team needs you, your team misses you, and congratulations.
Second period action underway here. Thomas enters the zone. Boldu back to Thomas. It's Fowler. Finding Sundqvist, looking, shooting. Comrie the save. He stretched out to keep it out.
This Winnipeg trio has been out there a long time.
Shifley through the neutral zone, into the zone now, waiting. Vilardi moving to the net. Vilardi scores! And just like that, the Jets regain the 1-goal lead, thanks to Shifley and Vilardi with his 25th of the season.
Meanwhile, it comes back the other way, and I thought that this shift had been extended a little long. Vilardi's waiting on your left side. Shifley goes down there, does what Sean Reynolds tells us, just delays here, waits for a little help. You see a change, but in the meantime, Vilardi does a great job getting position and using his great feet to kick that forward to his stick and beating Hofer on the short side.
Matthew Joseph looks, passes, Boldu gets to the puck, centering pass, back over to Broberg, right pad saved by Eric Comrie.
1.
They have not lost in regulation. When leading after 2 in third period action underway. A 1-goal lead for the Winnipeg Jets here against the St. Louis Blues.
For Winnipeg, number 6, Colin Miller.
Buchnevich moving towards the net. Here's a wraparound attempt, and they score! It's Robert Thomas again, and we're all evened up.
You don't see this often. It's a backhand wraparound, and Comrie has a little difficulty getting over, and he's in the splits when he does so. This 4-on-4 situation here to start this period with 2 penalties, ending the second period. It goes off Pionk's stick, and you can see Comrie's in the splits, and this wraparound backhand by Thomas. It's a hard push to get over, but he loses his balance or is partially touched by Pionk to not allow him to get over. And as soon as he slaps his glove down on the ice, the puck goes off of the glove and into the back of the net. And just like that, we're tied at 2.
Doug Armstrong. Kyle Connor comes in with speed, hands it off. Shifley. Sandberg! Denied by Hofer, who had to check the rear view mirror. Couldn't get his stick on the puck, looking to steal. Shifley does! Shifley to Vilardi, to Kyle Connor. What a save by Hofer!
Good chance for the Jets. Joel Hofer getting it done here in the third. We remain tied.
And now Ehlers gets to the available puck, feeds the point. Pionk, stick explodes, and here comes Jake Neighbors, barreling down, splitting through. Neighbors is in. Comrie the save. Referee's hand is up. And you're right, two separate minors being called here as Neighbors was coming through. Pionk with the hold. Sundqvist parked at the doorstep. And now Thomas takes over. Sundqvist back over to Thomas. Robert Thomas keeping the puck, finding Buchnevich, looking, winding up, scoring! Pavel Buchnevich snapping a 13-game goalless drought. The go-ahead goal with 2:50 to go in the third.
Here in this game, but making no mistake here. He gets this puck top of the circle. He has to dust it off once and get it into a better shooting position. And when he does so, Comrie is out there. He's in the butterfly, but this shot is perfectly placed off the bar and in. And unfortunately for the Winnipeg Jets, it was scored in the first 2 minutes.
Fowler to Parayko. Back to Fowler. Down low, Thomas. Parayko. Shen in front. Comrie extending with the right pad. And here comes Kyle Connor. Comrie is on the bench as the Jets send Shifley up ahead. Perfetti takes it. Half a minute to go here in the third period. Tipped and scored by Gabe Vilardi. His second of the game. And all of a sudden, we're tied again. This time at 3 apiece.
What a crazy turn of events here. Two guys that really protect the puck well, but the puck gets turned over, and now the Jets can go back the other way. And when they do, they pull Comrie to make it an even 5-on-5 situation. Connor, with great flex in the stick, lets it fly, and Vilardi with those silky, smooth mitts gets a stick on it, directing it just inside the glove side post.
Last attempt here, dying seconds. Nemesnikov gets it back, and that shot stopped by Hofer, and the buzzer goes. We are headed to 3-on-3 overtime.
Well, we talked about the face-offs. What happened?
Thomas, Neighbors, and Parayko, the trio for the Blues, as 3-on-3 overtime has begun. He's alone, driving to the net. Waits, finds his man. What a move! The puck stays out. Justin Falk, stick handling and deking. He couldn't find the twine.
Wow, Shifley, you know that Hofer can play it well when he's being used as a pass option here, and it's worked well for St. Louis.
Here's Braden Shen cutting to the middle. Ran out of space. Firing a pass over to Falk, who waits, deciding not to shoot. Shen is open. He accepts the pass, makes a move, makes a pass, a shot, and a great save by Comrie to stretch and keep that one off. Thomas strips him of the puck, and then Connor gets it right back. Here's Shifley moving in, waiting for Kyle Connor. Shifley to Kyle Connor, denied by Hofer. Shifley gets it back to the point. DeMello keeps it in at the blue line. Dylan DeMello, Kyle Connor, one-timer, fought off by Hofer.
And he was backpedaling. DeMello put it right on his tape.
And now it comes to DeMello, and that's going to do it here as we are going to a shootout. And a shootout for the second straight game for the St. Louis Blues. 2 for 11 in his career in the shootout is Thomas. Moving to the middle. Stick handling, and Comrie keeps it out. Buchnevich, first goal in 14 games for him tonight. Moving in, uses the deke, and a good stop from Comrie, who read that well.
Comrie, same as what Thomas did, and again, look at Comrie at that great athletic.
It's Kyle Connor's turn.
Number 81, Kyle Connor.
6 for 18 in his career as Connor moves in. Wrist shot, he scores!
Well, he does a great job here, and I think if you're Hofer, you think he's going to drag it to the back end, but instead opens up that.
Braden Shen, the Blues captain, moving in. A lot of speed, going wide. It stays out. And there you have it, the Winnipeg Jets with a franchise record 9th straight victory.